Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. In the pre-market report, when I did before 8 o'clock, I was not aware of this MSCI news on HDFC Bank and HDFC. So there was a news that stated that, so they're reducing the weightage, they're giving some factor 0.5. I don't understand much, but very simple. The news said that earlier they were expecting $3 billion inflow into these two stocks, but now they are expecting 200 million, 150 to 200 million outflow. So that is a very, very big negative news. So that's a difference of about 3.2 billion. So naturally, HDFC and HDFC Bank opened 5% gap down. The Bank Nifty opened gap down more than 500 points. When the market has run up so much, so this kind of thing always happens. That's why yesterday, if you can remember in the post-market report, I said, though 18,000 put option is being added very aggressively, but I still feel that, 17,800 is a support. Why? Because the market has shot up from 16.8 to 18.2, about 1/3 of that, can fall down. So, I do not know whether this news is a well orchestrated news or not, but yesterday for no reason markets went up so much. The Bank Nifty just within 1% of all-time high. Now the bad news. But what was surprising at the end of the day, HDFC Bank opened 5% down, HDFC also opened 5% down, and throughout the day it was very, very stable. But for no reason, all other banks like Axis Bank, Kotak Bank, ICICI Bank, and all the banks have shot up like anything. And after gap down of more than 500 points, there was a recovery of 400 points in Bank Nifty. They all led only by other banks other than HDFC Bank. Remember, 1/3 of the weightage in Bank Nifty goes to HDFC Bank. Without that help, the Bank Nifty recovery of more than 400 points was something very dramatic. But what happened after that? Even more dramatic. From there, Bank Nifty has fallen about 1,000 points. And because it's Friday, usually the last half an hour will be very, very crucial. If you can remember, last Friday, the last half an hour market shot up. This Friday, last half an hour market crashed. I would use the word crash because, seldom we see more than 1,000 point fall in Bank Nifty. And we are moving against the global trend for the last few days. When global markets were down, we were moving higher, but now global markets are moving higher, we are moving down. So this is going to be very difficult to predict the market. Except FMCG and auto indices, all other indices are down, but Nifty is down by about 1%. That entire 1% fall has come just because of HDFC and HDFC Bank. If you remove HDFC and HDFC Bank, Nifty is flat. So I do not know, ever since this HDFC Bank merger has been announced, the markets have been too volatile. And because HDFC and HDFC Bank alone put together, they have about 15% weightage in Nifty, that can create a huge damage to Nifty movement. Last year, the Nifty moved 2,000 points up and down. That we can understand because, US has gone for a 40-year high inflation, Russian-Ukraine war, and many other things. But this year, nothing. It's very simple. But yet, Nifty is going to 18,900. From there, it's going to 16,800. 2,000 point up move, down move happening. And major contributors are this HDFC Bank. So, you may remember last time I lost heavily in HDFC. Then I decided not to trade in HDFC until their merger is over. So, what was really surprising at the end of the day, the FIIs were net buyers. Since they pumped in more than 10,000 crore in last few trading sessions, So when there is some problem, I thought that they will get out, and mostly these people will be having huge long position in HDFC group. When HDFC Bank and HDFC opened 5% gap down, I thought they will be scared and they will be the sellers. But at the end of the day, they have bought for 777 crore, and such a bearish sentiment, they are buying for 777 crore. That's something really extraordinary. But then why Bank Nifty has fallen 1000 point is because of domestic institutions. So the domestic institutions have booked profits very aggressively, and they have sold for 2200 crore. So one bad news came about HDFC and HDFC Bank. The markets fell, and what next? So going by global cues, I think markets should stabilize at this level. So anyway, we cannot say so next week again this Karnataka state election uncertainty will begin. So when is the Karnataka state election, which is on Wednesday? So that means, Wednesday evening the exit poll results will come. So next week is also going to be very volatile, but the global markets are stabilizing. All the mid-sized banks which fell like 40%, 50% yesterday, now they are shooting up 20% and 30% in US. So US markets are also like equally volatile. So let us see what happens. So it is time to enjoy the weekend. So we will bother about our Indian markets on Monday. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.